Bonjour and welcome to French 1 with Mr. McCoy. This is lesson 31, dedicated to answering questions and agreeing and disagreeing with what other people say. And our working objective for this lesson is simply for at the end of the lesson, you to be able to use simple, short expressions in French to just say yes or no to the questions people ask you, and also to agree or disagree with the opinions they express. Let's get right to it. First of all, how do we agree or disagree with what other people say? Since we're in this unit talking about school, different aspects of school life, we'll use school subjects as examples here. So for example, how do we agree or disagree? For example, one person uses what I'll call a positive, or expresses a positive idea, or makes a positive statement. J'aime la chimie. Moi, j'aime la chimie. I'll call this one, just for the sake of giving it some name, a negative expression. Moi, je n'aime pas la chorale. Okay, so what I mean by positive, j'aime la chimie. Negative, je n'aime pas la chorale. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. Okay, moi, j'aime la chimie. Moi, je n'aime pas la chorale. We're going to see that we have different ways of agreeing or disagreeing with these two statements. So first of all, how do we agree or disagree with the positive statement? Moi, j'aime la chimie. Moi, j'aime la chimie. How do you agree or disagree with that? Okay? If you agree with my positive statement, I say, moi, j'aime la chimie. If you agree, the expression would be, moi aussi. Moi aussi. You can add, j'aime la chimie. Moi aussi, j'aime la chimie. Moi aussi, j'aime la chimie. Now, if you want to disagree with my positive statement, you say, moi non, or pas moi. Moi non, or pas moi. Je n'aime pas la chimie. Okay? So again, I'll make a positive statement. Moi, j'aime la chimie. You can agree with, moi aussi, j'adore la chimie. Or disagree, moi non, je n'aime pas la chimie. Or pas moi, je n'aime pas la chimie. Okay? That's how we answer or rebut a positive opinion. Now, what if the person gives a negative opinion? Okay? For example, if I said, moi, je n'aime pas la chorale. Je n'aime pas la chorale. Now, say you want to disagree with me. You do like chorus. Say, moi si, j'aime la chorale. Moi si, okay? You're disagreeing with my negative statement. That is, I said I don't like such and such, but you do, okay? Moi si, j'aime la chorale, okay? Or if you agree with me in not liking it, the expression is, moi non plus. Moi non plus. Je n'aime pas la chorale. Je n'aime pas la chorale. Moi non plus. Moi non plus. Je n'aime pas la chorale. So again, if I give a negative statement, moi je n'aime pas la chorale, you can either disagree, moi si, j'aime la chorale, or echo the fact that you don't like it, or I don't like it. Moi non plus, je n'aime pas la chorale. Okay? So that's how we can respond to either positive or negative opinion. Okay? So again, I give a positive opinion. For example, j'aime les mathématiques. J'aime les mathématiques. Okay? You can agree with me. Moi aussi, j'adore les mathématiques. Or disagree. Moi non, je n'aime pas les mathématiques. Or pas moi, je n'aime pas les mathématiques. Okay? I give a negative opinion. Moi, je n'aime pas l'histoire. Je n'aime pas l'histoire. You can contradict me. Moi si, j'adore l'histoire. Or echo that. Moi non plus, je n'aime pas l'histoire. Okay? So that's how to respond to what other people say, other people's opinions. Okay? Now, how do we answer questions? Answer questions. Okay? We have oui, si, and non. Oui, si, et non. Turns out we have two ways of saying yes. Oui and si. But we're going to use them in different contexts. So first, let's say somebody asks what I'll call a positive question. Tu aimes la physique? Tu aimes la physique? Okay. The way you answer yes to that kind of question is oui. Oui. Okay. J'aime la physique. Tu aimes la physique? Oui. J'aime la physique. Or to say no, simply non. Non. Je n'aime pas la physique. Non. Je n'aime pas la physique. So again, I mean by positive question, simply a question without a ne pas. Okay? Tu aimes la physique? Answer yes. Oui. J'aime la physique. Or non. Non. Je n'aime pas la physique. Otherwise, if I ask what I'll call a negative question, that is a question with ne pas. For example, I get the impression that you don't like the subject. You're frowning. You're grumbling about the subject. Okay, it gives me reason to suspect that you don't like it. I might ask a negative question. Tu n'aimes pas l'algèbre? Tu n'aimes pas l'algèbre? Don't you like algebra? Okay. Tu n'aimes pas l'algèbre? Now, if you want to answer yes to this negative question, not oui, but si. Si. J'adore l'algèbre. Si. J'adore l'algèbre. Or, if in fact you don't, non, je n'aime pas l'algèbre. Non, je n'aime pas l'algèbre. Okay? So again, to answer yes to what I'll call a negative question, don't use oui, but instead si. Si. Okay? So if I suspect you don't like English, tu n'aimes pas l'anglais? Tu n'aimes pas l'anglais? If in fact you do, it's si. J'aime l'anglais. Si. J'aime l'anglais. Okay? So real quick, a little bit of practice. See if you can think of how you would answer or respond to these opinions. Okay? There are 5 opinions. Now, there are 2 ways. I don't know your preferences. There'll be 2 ways to respond to each one. Either you feel the same way or you don't. Okay? But there'll be a correct way of expressing that. Okay? There'll be appropriate expressions for either agreeing and echoing the sentiment or disagreeing. Okay? So think for a minute. Watch the video again if you need to. So you can come up with responses to these opinions. Numéro 1. J'adore le français. 2. J'aime l'histoire. 3. Je n'aime pas la biologie. 4. J'adore la physique. 5. J'aime beaucoup l'informatique. Now, how would you answer these questions? Again, there are a couple ways you could answer them depending on how you feel about them. But again, there'll be an appropriate way to answer yes or no. Okay? So, numéro 6. Tu aimes l'espagnol? 7. Tu n'aimes pas l'anglais? Oui. Tu aimes la géographie? 9. Tu aimes la musique? 10. Tu n'aimes pas le sport? Okay. Look back over those, take your time, watch the video again if you need to, and see if you can write down appropriate responses or answers to those statements or questions. And I'll put the possible answers in the notes that accompany this video. So you can check back and look at your work. Okay? Well, merci bien, bon courage, et merci.